How do you start these things? Welcome to my Disney haul. I recently got back from Walt Disney World and I don't know about you guys, but I love watching Disney hauls and Disney vlogs. Like anything Disney, I will be watching it. So I thought I can't go to Disney World and then not do a haul of all the things that I got when I was there. So here it goes. Okay, I'll start off with the most obvious thing. The magic band. You get these if you stay in a Disney hotel. We stayed at Port Orleans Riverside, so as part of our package you get these magic bands. They are your park admission, your hotel entry. They are basically your credit card. You scan them against other Mickey shaped things to pay for things. You can use your photo pass. It's literally your world for however long you're there for. But you can get whatever colour. I picked grey because I wanted it to match with everything I was wearing, and then you get this little Mickey symbol, which is the magic part of it. So good. I want this in my everyday life because I think they're just amazing, and yeah, I'm really sad that I don't have to wear it every day now. Let's just pretend that I'm still there, huh? And also, as part of our package, we were on the dining plan, which meant we got we had one sit down table meal, one quick service, a snack, and you get this. This is your refillable mug that you can use in the resort. Yeah, and it's quite good. You can go down whenever, fill it up with water, fizzy drinks. They have tea and coffee, things like that. You pick the colour of the lid, so I wanted the blue one. So it has this little nozzle thing that you turn around and then that's the bit you drink out of. It's quite clever really, so it doesn't spill anywhere. And that's the design on it. It's just them in a little car on their way to Walt Disney World. You pick the colour lid that you want, that's the only difference. You don't pick the design or anything. And I really wanted the blue one because I'd seen someone else in a haul that had the blue one, and I was like, yes, I want the blue. And I went there on day one and they didn't have any blue, and Sam was like, oh, we'll come back tomorrow, we'll come back tomorrow, they must have a blue one tomorrow. My only other options were red and purple, I think, because Sam was going to get the green and we didn't want to match and get confused. But yeah, I went back the next day and they had blue. It's worth waiting out for. I'm so unprepared. If you could see what this looked like right now. There is stuff everywhere. Oh, we got this for, I can't even remember getting this actually. We donated to the nature fund that they do in Animal Kingdom. I think we got it at the till when we paid for something else. But yeah, free button, as they call it. Oh, and we also got one of these for our first time visit to Port Orleans Riverside. Me and Sam have both been to Walt Disney World before, but they gave us one of these for our first visit to Port Orleans Riverside. I'm going to try and make this a thing. Whenever I stay in a Disney World or a Disney hotel, I'm going to try and get a pin to match the hotel that we stayed in. So obviously this time we stayed at Port Orleans Riverside, and I found this pin at the desk when we were paying for other things in the shop. And yeah, I think it's quite nice. It's just got the riverboat on it. It says Port Orleans Riverside. It's quite a cute little pin, I think. I'm not a Disney pin collector. Well, I may be in years to come, but I'm not right now. So I just wanted something to commemorate where we were staying. And another pin I got, I really knew I wanted a Mickey Mouse America type pin. I'd seen one that was just the circle and the two ears, but I couldn't see that one anywhere. I found this one instead, but I quite like this. It's still quite subtle, but it's really nice. I like this one. Two of my favourites, America and Mickey Mouse. My favourite drink when we were in America was the, I'm going to say this wrong, the Odwalla lemonade slushie, and they come with these little Mickey straws. And I'm sure I got another one, but it didn't come with a straw. So I've got a pink one, that's not pink. I have a red one and a yellow one. And this was just my favourite drink ever. I really wanted it to be I really wanted it to be the pumpkin spice lattes, even a nice version of it. But it was just so hot every day that all I wanted was a slushie, and they did these lemonade slushies and they're so good. If you're dying from heat in Florida, get one of these because they are so nice. And then you get a cute little Mickey straw to commemorate the drink. I got one of them from Casey's in Magic Kingdom, And I got another one from Columbia Harbour House in Magic Kingdom, so that's definitely the place to go for them. I think they were somewhere else though. I'm sure they're somewhere else. Another free thing that we got was when we went to Cinderella's Royal Table, and I got a wand. Sam got a sword. It says Cinderella's Royal Table right there. Oh, it does. It definitely does. No, whatever. It says Cinderella's Royal Table here. It's got a little, doesn't light up or anything. It's just a bit of plastic. But it was really cute, and it made the evening really fun because I do this little thing where you have to wave your wand around, and yeah, it was just really nice. I'm glad that I got one, even though I'm an adult. I'm pleased that they didn't discriminate against that and they still gave me one. Happy with this. A little thing I bought at Disney Springs was this pen, and it was, I think it was quite expensive for what it is really. I think it was about $7 or $8 before tax. But it's just a pen with the, is this the Stars and Stripes? The American flag, Stars and Stripes pen. And I'm not sure if it's blue or black. I haven't tried it out yet. I'm hoping it's black because I don't like blue. But how cute is this? I thought that was quite a nice commemorative thing. I really, really like this. I don't know if I'm going to use it. It might just be more of a display, but it's cute all the same. Okay, I'm going to move on to the hats that I bought and the ears that I bought. I knew the ones that I wanted really, because again, from watching all these hauls that I watch. And the first pair that I bought were from Hollywood Studios on day 2. And these are the classic sparkly mini ears. Of course I had to get these. I have the fluffy ones from Disneyland Paris, but I knew I wanted to get these. And they are very, very sparkly and very cute. Just classic Minnie Mouse ears. And I think they were about $22, something like that. But I will probably take these to every other Disney park I go to in my life. They're just that cute. The next set of ears that I bought was in Epcot at Mouse Gears. And I think they were about the same price. They were between $20 and $30. I think they were about 22. And these are what I call my America ears. Because I think they look like the Stars and Stripes. I think they do anyway. So these are my America ears. Yeah, I really like these. They matched my outfit on the day. I was wearing this bell, sort of trying to be a Disney bound, and then it didn't really work. So I was just wearing a bell coloured dress, and then this matched. So that was quite nice. Oh, and I also matched Elsa. I met Elsa with these ears. So we were all sparkly blue together. She quite likes that. Yeah, but I really like these ones. I think these are, I don't know if these are my favourite. Are these my favourite? I'm a big fan of both. I like both. I think the classics are probably my favourite actually. The first hat that I bought, I don't even own any hats. I don't own a hat. Or a cap, anyway. But again, I'd seen this one on a lot of people and I knew that I wanted it. And it's the Monsters University hat. Had to be done really, didn't it? So it's got the little MU thing there. It's got like the cutout bit there that's on Mike Wazowski's hat. It's, I think it's adult sized hat, but it's got a bit of Velcro. You can hear that at the back. So you can make it bigger or smaller depending on the size of your head. But I think this is cute, and I reckon I could get away with wearing this at home. Not necessarily just in a Disney park. I think I could get away with wearing this. Cute. These cutout bits, little MU, and on the back it's got the little Velcro bit. Yeah, really, really happy with this purchase. Again, I think it was somewhere around $20. I've worn all of my hats and ears, so I've taken all of the tags off them. The next hat I bought, I spent so long trying to find. I'd been to every park before I found these, and I found them in Animal Kingdom, not even in the park. There's a little shop to the left by the entrance as you walk in, and they were there. There was probably about 6 of them. So I obviously ran up very excited. Sam knew what I was running towards, and I just had to buy them. And I bought like the first pair there. I'm normally very picky with what I pick up, and I kind of regret that now because some of the dots don't line up, and I'm very fussy about that kind of thing. But it's this one. So it's a Minnie Mouse hat with her ears, and she's got a little bow, and at the back it says Walt Disney World. But it's just really cute, and I wanted this one for ages. Yeah, I love it. Love it very, very much. There you go, so the Minnie Mouse bit there. Yeah. Again, I was in such a rush and so excited, I just picked up the first one, and this ear doesn't sit as well as this ear either. So, I don't know, I might have to do some DIY to sort that out. But cute, huh? Okay, I'm going to move on to clothing that I bought. I might put these on actually. I don't know if this technically classes as clothing, but towards the end of our holiday it got really rainy. It was before the hurricane, but I think the winds had started to change and we needed to buy a poncho. So we obviously opted for the classic Mickey poncho. It's quite nice. It's got all the parks on it. Even the new Shanghai one's written on there, which is quite nice. I like that. But they're not very good. I really wish they were good, but this ripped on the first day that I wore it. Sam's ripped around his neck. It's just, they're not the best quality, especially for, I think they're about $12 each, which is quite pricey really for a bit of plastic. But they were useful, they kept us dry, especially on the last day. Oh, the last day was ridiculous. We just got drenched, absolutely drenched. We went to Disney Springs on the first night and I found a couple of tops that I really, really liked, but I thought, no, I'll go back later. And I found Mickey Mouse playing American football, and it's got, is that 28 on the sleeve. I really, really love this. It's a very, very day-to-day top. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. It's got that sort of velvet kind of feel to it, which I don't like, but I thought I could look past it because the design is just too cute. And all the tops in Uniqlo are fantastic value compared to what Disney World is like. They are about, I think they were $14.99 each, which is much better than Disney World's $20–30 for a t-shirt. So I picked up another one. I saw this one and thought, oh, given that it's very nearly Halloween, this top is amazing. And it's the Snow White Poison Apple. This isn't coming out very well on the screen, it's quite light. But it's black. I'll put it there maybe. It's black. It's got loads of apples on it, and then the odd apple is the pink poison apple. Oh, I just love it. I love how subtle it is. So from a distance you'd never know what was on it. There's an apple there, an apple there. Yeah, from a distance you just wouldn't know, but then up close it's like it. It's subtle Disney. Subtle Disney is my favourite kind of Disney. And then this top, I kept going past it and going past it, and it's just one of those things that you think, do I really need that? Am I going to wear that? But I came to the conclusion, yes I did need it. It's getting too bright. And it is the tie-dye Walt Disney World top with Mickey on. It's just insane, but I flipping love it. I think it's so cool. The back's the same as well, it's just not got Mickey on the front, but I love it. This was, I haven't worn this yet, this was $24.99, extra large kids. I opted to not get the adult version because it was $10 more. This would probably fit me exactly the same. This fits me perfectly fine. And yeah, if you're going to save yourself $10, then you might as well, because you can spend that on some other merchandise that you've taken a fancy to. And then what I'm wearing is also from Walt Disney World, obviously, and it is this jumper. It says Walt Disney World, it's got Mickey on it. It's that sort of like mild grey. Yeah, I really love this. I originally bought the other top, which has the 4 parts going across, but I bought that in a small adult and it was huge. It was so big. Even with the sleeves rolled up like this, it just looked massive. But this one, I feel I can get away with a bit more. It's still quite big and oversized, and this is a small adults as well, or a small men's. But this one, it just fits me that little bit better, and I feel a lot more comfortable in this one. This top I think was $40 or $30. The other jumper that I bought originally was $50, I think. So this one must have been $40. So this was $10 cheaper and fits me better. So if you're a smaller frame like me, go for this jumper, because the other jumper is just going to swamp you. But look at it. Oh, I've pretty much worn this every day since I've been home. Is that bad? It doesn't smell like I've washed it. Gonna move on to Halloween. We did go to Walt Disney World in September, but we went around the time where they'd just about started the Halloween party, so I really wanted to go to the Halloween party. 2 years ago we went to the Halloween soiree in Disneyland Paris and I loved it. So when I found out that we'd be able to go to the one in Florida while we were there, I just thought, yes, we have to get tickets. As soon as they were released, we bought them straight away. We knew what day we wanted to go, we planned it all out, we knew exactly what we were doing. And we went on the 16th of September, so still pretty early, but we're all Halloweened out now. I absolutely love anything Halloween and I absolutely adored it. It was the best night. Oh, well, probably it was one of the best nights of the whole trip. It was just so much fun. The parade is amazing. The Boo-to-You parade is so good. The Sanderson sisters were the greatest thing I've ever seen. Hocus Pocus has been one of my favourite films since it came out, and yeah, I'm a proper 90s kid, so I was completely fangirling over that, and I watched it as many times as I could fit in through the night. Oh, I just love them so much, and as soon as she started singing I Put a Spell on You, I got goosebumps. It was just so good. You know, if you're a fan of Hocus Pocus, the Halloween party is for you. It is so good. You also go trick-or-treating, so as you walk into the park they give you a little trick-or-treat bag, and then there's stations all throughout the Magic Kingdom. We ended up with quite a bit of Halloween chocolate because obviously Sam had a bag, I had a bag, and to stop it from overflowing too much we were putting it in our rucksack as well. So this bag is full of Halloween candy. It's a lot of Skittles and Lifesavers and Twixes and Snickers. And a lot of these like green things that we don't have. But yeah, it was all full of sweets. So we've been saving this for actual Halloween. And when it's Halloween we're going to sit and watch Hocus Pocus and eat all our Halloween chocolate. It's going to be good. The only actual piece of merchandise I bought was this black t-shirt. And it's got Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, it's got a ghost, it's got I think Magic Kingdom is here, I think that's the Haunted Mansion, and then it's got the gang walking across trick-or-treating. It's 2016 on it, and yeah, I really like this. I think it's too cute, just plain black on the back, and this is a small adult. This was the same price as the tie-dye one that I bought, so $24.99. Oh yeah, I just really like it. It was between this one and unfortunately a Sanderson sisters one, which I really wanted to get, but I didn't like the design. As a big fan of Hocus Pocus, I was so up for getting the Sanderson sisters t-shirt, but I really didn't like the design this year. I loved the one from last year. I'd seen all the pictures and thought, yeah, I really want that, but I didn't like it. And Mary was this sort of like lime green colour, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like it, which really upset me, but then I found this and I was happy. I love that it says Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on it, and it's got the date. Yeah, really love that. Because the Halloween party is so jam-packed and you don't have time for anything, we had planned to go and get all of our Halloween sweets then, but we had to get them on the last day and we just used them as snacks, I think. But we bought 2 of these, which again we've been saving for Halloween. It's fabulous, oh I get it, fabulous sweet spells from Fantasyland, and it's just got Minnie on the front there. Very cute. And then this one is Beware the Lands Are Haunted, Magic and Mischief in the Magic Kingdom, and this is proper candy corn. Now me and Sam, obviously being British, do not have candy corn, and we really wanted to try these, but we accidentally picked these up because we thought they all had candy corn in, but they don't. But the lady at the till was like, don't buy it, it's not very nice, but we want to try it, we might like it. Anyway, so we bought, I think there were 4 different types of these, but these are the ones that we wanted. So we got the gummy candy corn and the actual candy corn. Look like that. These smell so good, and I've been wanting to eat these since we got back. They are pumpkin spice pretzels. Pretzels and pumpkin spice are 2 of my all-time favourite things, and I love the little bow, and oh, I'm super excited to eat these. I think they're chocolate coated pretzels, I guess with pumpkin spice in them, but they smell divine. They smell so good. Very excited to eat these. We also bought a selection of Mickey's Candy Company, it's not Mickey is it? Goofy's Candy Company sweets. We have already eaten a couple of bags of these, but we've got mini unicorn pops, gourmet jelly beans, and sour gummy worms. These I've heard very good things about, so I'm hoping they're going to be good. But yeah, a couple of these bags have already gone. We had so many snack credits left at the end, so we went into the sweet candy shop on Main Street and just picked up everything we could find. And it came to about $60. It was crazy, but then obviously we got it all free because it was under our package. So yeah, so we've got these to eat, and we also, that same day, bought some Mickey pretzels to bring home with us. I went through quite a few bags of these because pretzels are again my favourite. We bought some Minnie's Bake Shop character cookies. Again, I've heard very good things about these. They got a bit squashed on the plane home, but I'm sure they'll be fine. The other thing didn't make it to this video, so I apologise. I probably went through about 3 of these during our time there. And then the Chippendale Snack Company. They're called tiny treats, but they're basically like what we have in England called mini cheddars, but they're Mickey shaped, and there's still a few left in there. But yeah, these are my fave. I love these. I had them for breakfast before we went to Epcot one day, and the lid is not very good. It's just like a little plastic. Like you can see, it's not very sturdy. But I thought, no, it'll be fine. We'll just eat half and then put it. I'll eat half and then put them in the bottom of the bag. And as we went through security going into Epcot, the security guard was like, "You do know there's been a spillage at the bottom of your bag, don't you?" Universal Studios. I didn't buy very much in Universal Studios because I knew how much I wanted to buy in Disney World. But we bought a couple of things back with us, mainly food products. So I didn't want to buy too much because we've got the Warner Brothers Studios in London so close to us. I've been there a couple of times and I know what's there. So going to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, I didn't want to buy everything because I knew that I could just get it down the road where I live. So I bought the stuff that I didn't think I recognised. One being these fizzing Whizbees. I love the packaging, I think it's so fun. I guess milk chocolate with popping candy in it, and these are actually really good. I have opened them and had a few and they are super nice. So I would very much recommend these. One thing we bought are... the other thing we bought were the peppermint toads, because again I don't remember seeing them. If I have, then I missed them. But these again are good. They taste like maybe dark chocolate Aero or something with the mint. So then the final chocolate we bought was in Gringotts. Did have this thing on it, but that's ripped off now. And it was just in the little Gringotts bank by the Singers in Diagon Alley. It says Gringotts Bank on it, and then they're just little chocolate coins. Gringotts Bank, and then I think it's got a goblin or something on it somewhere. The final thing we got in the Wizarding World was this pumpkin juice. Initially when we went to, was it the Leaky Cauldron for lunch? We went to the Leaky Cauldron for lunch and I asked for the bottle version of this so I could take it home with me, but she gave me the one on tap. And when I said, "Oh no, I've ordered the bottle," she just said, oh that was my mistake, you can just have both. So we got a free bottle and then I had the drink when I was there. And it's nice, it's like really sweet apple juice with, I guess, a hint of pumpkin in it. So yeah, if you're into sweet juices, then this is definitely good, but it was a bit too sweet for me and I couldn't drink very much of it, but I really love the bottle. I mean, it's got a pumpkin on the top. Given my love for Halloween, this is just ideal. So once this is drunk, this is probably going to be on display somewhere. It's just really nice. When we were in Epcot in China, Mulan was always my favourite film growing up, and I've always wanted to go to China. And when we were in the China pavilion, we found these key rings and it says Charlotte in Chinese, and I love it so much. I really like the wood, I think it's really nice, and the fact that it says my name in Chinese, it's just everything. Yeah. I wouldn't have the first idea how to pronounce that though. That's the next step. Also, when we were in Epcot, we went into the Japan pavilion. Sam bought a heck of a lot more stuff than me. He bought a Yoshi hat and Charmander socks, things like that. But I was just completely enamoured by all the ceramics and like the Japanese food stuffs, because I love Japanese food. It's my favourite cuisine. So when I saw these, I completely fell in love and had to get them. And it is this little, I would assume it's like a soy sauce bowl, but the colours I love so much, and it's got a really nice shine to it, and then the outside's all gravelly. They kind of remind me of the sort of plates and stuff you get in Wagamama's, which again I love. But the colour is beautiful. And we got matching spoons. Oh, I knew it was going to unfocus. But yeah, they've got that sort of like cracked effect, but it is really soft. Oh, I love them so much. And I bought this and another set, so if I want to eat Japanese food, or Sam wants to eat Japanese food with me, or anybody else wants to eat Japanese food with me, I'm ready for the Japanese food. And the moment is gone, you just keep swimming on. I'd completely forgotten I wanted them until I saw them on the couple of days before we were supposed to go home in Disney Springs. And it is a Fantasyland plate with a blue on the back. It's got the castle, got Dumbo, got the teacups. Then we've got Tomorrowland with purple on the back, and this has got Space Mountain. It's got the place where you drive the cars that I can't remember the name of. I actually really like this ride. Astro Orbiters, the People Mover, remember that name. Then we have Frontierland, and then yellow on the back. It's got the Steamboat, it's got the Mine Train, got a lot of Western things like a hat and a boot. Everything in, well, a lot of things in Frontierland were shut when we went, unfortunately, so I didn't get to go on Big Thunder Mountain, which is my favourite ride in Magic Kingdom. But oh well, things need to be refurbished. And then Adventureland is the last one that we got, and that's orange on the back. And this has Jungle Cruise, the Dole Whip, Tiki Room, this one's got pirates on it. Yeah, I just really like these plates. I think they're really nice, and they're that sort of, I think they're melamine or melatine, that kind of fabric. Is like plastic, and these were $7.99 each for Disney World plates. I don't think that's too bad. I really like these. These are sort of going to be for, I don't know, little lunchtime things, because my nan used to have these when we were little, and it just reminds me of them. This is definitely my favourite one though. I love the colour of that. So it's a nice little memory that I'm going to hang on to. I also bought something that I've been watching on everyone's Disney hauls. I knew that he had to be mine, and it's Chip. Oh, he's just so perfect. Look at him. How could you resist him? He's even got a little grey chip there. He's got all the detail. Oh, he's just so perfect. How could you leave him behind? Yeah, I bought two of these. I bought one for me and one for my friend. And I've already given it to her and she loves it, so that's good. But yeah, this was $21.99, and I got this after we'd eaten in Be Our Guest. So it was quite a nice fitting ending to the day. And yeah, I was the last person in the shop that wanted me out, but I had to buy them. I had to stand by them. I love him so much. I wish I could go to Disney World every day. Why don't I live in America? I'll just have to move there then, won't I? California, Florida. I don't mind. I'm not fussy. So, my niece is a very big Lilo and Stitch fan. And I'd seen this on somebody else's haul and thought, yep, that's what I'm bringing her back, because that's amazing. So when we were there, we found this on day one. We found this in Disney Springs on the first night we were there. So obviously I just bought it there and then. And it is a Stitch pillow pet. How good is this? He's got the softest floppy little ears, he's got a little tuft of hair there. He is a pillow pet, which means he velcros to become a pillow. So when she's going on a nice car journey or something, then she's got a little pillow, and then when she doesn't want him as a pillow, she just puts the velcro back on, and then he's a little cuddly toy again. How good is that? I love him so much. But obviously he was a bit of a pain to get home. I had to carry him in the big Disney bag that he comes in. I had to carry him through the airport. I had to take him on the plane with me. Yeah, so she better like him. I really wanted to get one for myself after I picked him up, but he's so big and I would never have been able to bring 2 of these bad boys home with me, especially as I was carrying it the whole way. I was eyeing up the Minnie Mouse and the Sully because I think they were really, really cute. Yeah, this was about $30 or $40, which isn't too bad really for a massive Stitch that doubles up as a pillow. I think that's pretty darn good. And I think that's it. Is that it? How do you end these things? Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I know I love watching these kind of videos, so I hope it's been helpful to you if you're going to Disney World, so you've seen something that you want to get maybe. Let me know if you've got any favourites. Mine are probably what I'm wearing, the jumper and the ears, and I'm sure these will probably be a very strong contender once they've been eaten on Halloween. Pumpkin spice pretzels. I had the best time, and I'm so pleased that we went around Halloween because then we got all these extra Halloween things and it was just so good. I'd highly, highly recommend going for Halloween. How do you end a video with a sing-along from me? Okay, bye. Three favourite purchases. Ears, chip, jumper. Done.